John Jack Keith Riddell was born in 1931. Jack Riddell's background in agriculture and agribusiness served as the perfect training ground for a future Ontario Minister of Agriculture. He received his Bachelor of Science in Agriculture from the Ontario Agricultural College in 1957, and then served as Assistant Agricultural Representative in Hastings and Essex counties. He next served as Assistant Manager of the Ontario Stockyards before moving to Saskatchewan Agriculture as a livestock specialist. Upon his return to Ontario, he raised sheep and cattle on 200 acres in Huron County and also taught high school agriculture. He later owned and operated a livestock sales barn and worked as an auctioneer. Throughout all these professions, he became concerned about the long-term viability of the family farm in Ontario and was inspired to run for the Ontario Liberals in 1973 in Huron, Middlesex. He was elected, and as agriculture critic for the party, he dealt with a number of issues, including foreign ownership of agricultural land and the unfair demands of discounts and allowances from the suppliers to the food industry. In 1985, Jack Riddell became Minister of Agriculture and Food, and his innovation and vision for agriculture led to the introduction of over 30 new agriculture programs for farmers, nearly doubling the agriculture budget. He also introduced the Ontario Family Farm Interest Rate Reduction Program to reduce interest payments, which had climbed to over 20%. During Jack's tenure as minister, OMAF headquarters were moved to Guelph, the Farm Start program was implemented, a tripartite income stabilization agreement was signed with the federal government and producers, and right to farm legislation was passed. He then formed an Agriculture Caucus Committee consisting of rural MPPs analyzing rural issues in order to develop long-term policies to sustain a viable agricultural industry in Ontario. One of those policies was a $30 million land stewardship program focused initially on soil conservation, which kick-started the conservation movement on Ontario farms. Certainly, John Keith Riddell effectively used his knowledge of Ontario agriculture to implement many programs that have helped to sustain and advance the agriculture sector throughout the province. As a tribute to his many contributions to Ontario agriculture, Jack Riddell is being inducted into the Ontario Agricultural Hall of Fame. He has been nominated by the Land Improvement Contractors of Ontario, and I would like to invite Jack to join Terry and make your way to the stage.
Well, thank you for that very kind introduction. It's a great honor for me to receive this recognition. I would therefore like to especially thank the Land Improvement Contractors of Ontario for their nomination and to all those that sent letters of support for my nomination. My late father spent his life working for the benefit of the Ontario agricultural industry. Through his work for the agricultural community, he instilled in me the love of farming and the importance of a healthy and prosperous agricultural industry for Ontario's economy. I would like to thank him for his influence. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the Ontario Agricultural Class of '57. Many of my former classmates are here today in support of my induction. I would also like to recognize my family. Their support today and throughout my career was very important for my success. Thank you all very much.
Could the family of Jack Riddell please stand, and friends, just to be recognized? There we are.